Alright guys, welcome back to another video. This is Andres. What's your last name again?
Garcia. What's up, guys?
Garcia. Andres Garcia. He's new to photography. He's just getting in the whole the side of buying stuff.
Yeah.
And that's obviously it's expensive, I'm sure.
It's obviously expensive.
But today we've got his car. We're gonna be taking some photos of it. We've got this beautiful field in the background. We've got a road, and we're just gonna have fun with it. Alright, back it up a little bit and then pull it toward me. Now just turn your wheel all the way. Absolutely crazy. Look at this. Like, you can't get any better than that. And my man over here already knows what he's doing. I don't have to teach him anything. He's already like on his. He's working with the, what is it, the Sony A7 III. But look how crazy this is. We got some badass drone shots too. Super stoked.
Trying to set up a, what you call it, kind of like a movie shot, like those inside the car POVs.
Is that your first night shoot?
Not really, but with somebody else, yes. But like by myself, I used to come out here like around midnight, 1 in the morning. There's nobody here. Then you just shoot. You'll be in the middle taking shots. That's where I took my first couple shots with my Rebel 27. But nah, this is the first time I've ever actually like been out in a shoot with somebody.
I don't normally do night photos, but I don't know. I think there's something about coming out at night. There's a whole different, what's the word? Nostalgia to it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is. And then sometimes you'll be driving around and see other nice cars. I mean, especially for me when I do car photography, I'll look at other cars. I just want to pull out the camera, I'll park and take pictures, but yeah, there's usually nobody here around midnight, 1 in the morning.
Do you drive around with your camera in the car at all times?
Yeah, or? Every single time.
I need to do that. I usually sometimes keep it at the house. I just need to keep it like right seat.
I put it in my bag that I have. Yeah. I keep it behind my seat. Whenever I see a car, just whip it out, put it in the front, and just start taking pictures. But yeah, I usually keep it in the back. I always have it with me. Whenever I don't, I always end up missing good shots whenever I don't, which kind of sucks.
No, I run into that a lot. I can't tell me how many times I've just driven down the road or seen something. I'm like, man, that would be a great picture or video or whatever. And I don't have my camera with me. I'll just have to use my phone.
Yeah.
No, I just need to keep mine. You keep it with me more often.
Yeah, I want to get a bigger bag so I can bring my Rebel T7 with me as well, so I can shoot more pictures with that one and then shoot more video with this one while I'm taking pictures.
Yeah.
Because even though that one doesn't take good video, I know I can still take good pictures with it.
Yeah.
And go ahead and drive around or record myself with my Sony, just like we are now.
Yeah.
And have different angles of myself as I'm recording, kind of like a B-roll or a FPV type of.
How are you liking the Sony so far? Because obviously my viewers know that I roll with Canon.
It's been a blessing compared to my T7. I know back when I was coming here at midnight, 1 in the morning, it was very harsh to get good pictures because of the low light, or because of the blurriness of the camera. But now with this one, the IBIS, the S-Log, all the different functions that I didn't have on my other Canon, it's a whole lot better. And then now with the gimbal that I have, I can just stabilize, take good B-roll pictures without having it shake or anything, which is a whole lot better.
Now that's not to say for you guys that the T7s or any of the Rebel series, because we both started on that.
Definitely, I started that on that one like last year.
If you can get good at one of those, by the time you do end up with something like the R5 or one, like his Sony right there, you're going to be like light years ahead of everyone else if they started with what we have, because you know, you learn those settings are the basic things, and then you can just apply that knowledge to the newer stuff, and everything becomes like, you know, secondhand.
The only things you really need to focus on is just ISO, aperture, and shutter speed. Those are the main
three big things, and knowing what they do. And then obviously the video side of it's a little bit more complex, but a lot of that goes into that as well. So.
Yeah, of course. Many people they think that if they buy the biggest, most expensive gear, they're gonna go ahead and buy it. I bought my Sony not because it's the best one. I know there's a lot better cameras, the A7C Mark II that just came out. I know that one is a whole lot better than my Sony that I just bought. And that one's what, like 7-8 years old?
Yeah.
Since it came out?
Yeah. I mean, technically mine is, I want to say 5 years old.
Yeah, so like they're not brand new off the market cameras that you need to buy. I mean, I started, like I said, with the Canon Rebel T7. And I bought that off of Walmart. Started with the kit lens, started taking pictures, and slowly built up my lens collection. I have like 4 Canon lenses, and then I'll have 3 Sony lenses. So it's just buying used gear or buying used anything essentially that would work well is gonna do you the best. I mean, half the time it's not about the car, it's about the driver.
Yeah, it literally, I was just gonna add to that. It's, like you said, it's not just about the camera. A big thing too is lighting. You can use your iPhone and get, you know, photos that look 20 times better than someone that's using a $7,000 camera or whatnot. So the lighting is the big thing, and obviously you watched my previous videos. If you haven't, go ahead and watch it. But lighting is probably the most important thing. Knowing where your light sources are coming from and how to enhance it. How to set up your subject based off of the lighting, and where to set your camera based off the lighting too. It's not just about the camera. It's like there's a bunch of other things, and you can get good at that before you even grab a camera. Just get good with your iPhone.
It's just all about composition. Most people think, oh yeah, I'm gonna get the camera and then I'm gonna start taking good pictures. If you don't know anything about composition, about composing your subject, about composing the lighting, you're not gonna get a good shot. And then you're gonna think, oh well, why did I just buy this when I can't even take good shots? And like I said, it's not about the car, it's about the driver. Many people think, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy this $3,000, $4,000 camera and then start taking good pictures, and then they end up throwing it away or selling it because they don't know how to use it and haven't put in the time or haven't put in the mind into it to take pictures or to go out, be consistent with it, just like he is, just like I am. You know, it takes a process. It's not just an overnight thing. It's a ladder that keeps progressing more and more the more you learn about photography.
Right, and never be afraid to take photos or take videos around out in public with other people. Obviously you saw today we were over by the road, and you know there's people driving by probably wondering what the heck we're doing, and then here, I mean, there's people walking around, there's music playing. We probably look like a couple of goobers just over here with cameras, but they don't see this side of it.
Exactly.
Just think about the end result of what you want, and then don't let anything stop you. Just be goal oriented toward that.
Exactly.
And if you do that, then your content's going to be freaking awesome.
Just focus on the content you want to create. Many people have the tendency to copy others just because they did it and they're blowing up. Try to do your own style. Like me and him, I know we watch a lot of North Borders. Shout out to North Borders if you ever watch this. But yeah, he is the GOAT. I mean, I've watched him ever since he started the first couple videos. He's been my motivation and inspiration on many of the pictures that I take consistently over time with many different cars, many different subjects. I know he does a lot of street photography, which is a lot different compared to where we live in, because it's not a big city compared to Melbourne where he lives, or other different cities in Australia. But that being said, that doesn't mean you can't take good pictures. We're out in a small town taking pictures as we speak, and hopefully they turn out well. Hopefully we get better in the process, but it's just about consistency.
That's it for the most part. Obviously subscribe. You're going to start your own channel?
Definitely.
Is it already up yet? Or
not yet. It's in the process.
Okay. If by the time this is edited, I'll throw his channel up here too, so you can go follow him. I'll definitely throw his Instagram up there.
Definitely.
Give him a follow. But other than that, thank y'all for joining us, and keep creating.